السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. It is the 18th of April. Happy birthday, Hamza Kito! And happy birthday, Elijah Hito! I love both of you. I love everyone. That's my problem, I think. I'm a lover. Okay, finance. Finance. Economics 101. Economics 101. And forget about who did what and when. I have a calculator which is some that I don't like to use from long time ago. I used to do it over here. And I would be in the margin of, I would be very close all the time. Okay. Alhamdulillah. He said some people are mathematically inclined and some are analytically. I think I'm both. My brain's, it's working, I don't know. I think because I have a lot of, concoctions. But couldn't afford it to, go and pursue it and say, oh, well, Muhammad Shaban is, he can't work. All right. And then they still asking me who did what and when. Who did what and when? And proof. Who did what and when? Anyway, economics. Let's not branch. See what he did to me? بروح بالدم نفديك يا green card. Okay. No, I'm just kidding, fellas. Don't take me, I love this country. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? Very disappointed. Because America wasn't like that. That's why we came from everywhere. That's why we do anything for the green card. Because it wasn't like that. It wasn't as corrupted as everywhere else. It was brand new. They were still new and everything. But 300, 400 years old. Not 7,000. All right. Anyway, let's go back to economics 101. Gotta use the calculator. Excuse me. The iPad. iPhone. They try to repo that many times. The repo man. Right. Grand theft. The cities now, city impound. They're doing the grand theft, and they competing with the grand thefter themselves. And they taking cash. Like that dog impound. Rummy, remember fellas? Placentia Finest? No, the sheriff department. No, sheriff corner. I got arrested like every couple of weeks, go in and out, in and out. That's what the hamburgers. I'm sorry. And they took Rami many times. The fat guy, the big fraud, the fat fraud, Derek. Remember, I put your picture, man. You look you look like Mike Capatelli. Very innocent. Kathy, I finance Mohammed Mo trip back from Texas. He did. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Anyway, then he said that, he got them the dog and everything. The fat guy, big fraud, tried to kidnap. Well, they get kidnapped. How's that? As we speak, now there is another fat guy that he's gay and he plays with mud trucks with his boyfriends. Kidnapped. But their profile doesn't show that they are Arabic, Middle Eastern angry men from the Middle East that they declare La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So this, when they do it, is not kidnapping. When they rape, pillage, and commit crimes against children, gay, all the stuff that they do, that's not, no, he's allowed to. He doesn't fit the profile of being, criminal, abusive, psychologically abusive. Anyway, let's stay with economics 101. They took Rami, and then they said, "Oh well, if is he a family member or just a pet?" The first time I realized that Mufera was a kitten. Mufera. I think she was a female cat. May Allah bestow mercy upon her soul if she's really gone. Because I'm still suspicious. I don't believe anything. Yet the cat lived in Torrance apartment, and she called her Mo Farah. Mo and Jennifer Mo Farah. And then we tried to get her fix. And so, oh no, she's on heat. She's gonna cost more than normal if she wasn't in heat. All of a sudden, the cat got on heat. And you think of her as a family member or just a pet? Depends. Chin chin. Fraud. Anyway. So they will kidnap the dog and put him in a dog jail right next to the Theo Lacy, and I can hear from my barrack, H West, Theo Lacy. I miss my friends, I miss the homies, everyone. I miss everyone. Cards. They all were right-thinking individuals being victimized and crimes committed against them by the state. And the federal government, they know, they said that they want to go and take over all the county jails and all of this, but still smoking the good hashish, all of them. So, well, our thing is to drug them and abuse them and have them as in the system. The federal prison, they do the same. Everything in the system is just, that's how it works. That's how they roll. Punks. Anyway. And then take the dog and they say, oh, $280 to get him out for a couple of days. Last time I was, the Placentia finest. The one that is still there, because many of them, they, some of them, Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. Anyway, and then you pay and they bring fraud, crimes. So let's talk about finance, economics 101. When I filed with the Department of Unfair Employment and Unfair Housing and the Department of Injustice, because the EEOC sent me a letter. I asked only for lost wages of $350,000, and I was right on the money back then. I was right on the money, you punks, you thieves, you fraud. That's only for Mohammed Shaban, not other thousands of people that they were victimizing. $350,000. Then they did all the, the بالروح بالدم نفديك يا Placentia Police Department. Captain America came because I provoked them. I provoked them because of the pharmaceutical drugs that it was all kind of drugs, an Archstone apartment complex. Alex Winborn, remember? Jane, what's her name? She's the one that did the release contract. $2,800 deposit, and they doing that. They still doing this now. Even the Department of Homelessness is supposed to pay everything. I don't know why they would say, yeah, you have no, you're bad credit. Of course I am, because you thieves are you're frauding everyone and everything out of everything that we don't have. You fraud. Oh no, you have to pay. You have to go sci-fi. Contigo, you remember that? For the credit, did the Contigo thing and start calling Hispanic by Hispanic, the aliens. Not the human, the aliens. Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. That's what has been economics 101. I'm not joking. Alhamdulillah, I thought that I was good in numbers. I don't know about now, all these skittles and not sleep and all this. I don't know if the brains is still working as sharp as it used to. That's another thing. $350,000. And I would have been fine. Of course, I will take the $350,000 and invest it on, not invest it, spend it. For the establishment of Islam 1 US.org. And after that, in 2014, onenesscreed.org and .com. My teacher, Al Bernardo. Okay? Alhamdulillah, I didn't need you. I didn't need my $350,000 to do that. I did it with nothing, you punks. Alhamdulillah. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Now, let's talk about the state and the feds. How much do they owe me? They owe us millions. Millions of us has been frauded, intimidated by the state and the federal government, making us believe that, oh well, it's a gift, you're not in Santa Barbara resident. Access. Oh no, you have to come out of the Metro link, Metro. Only the number, whatever. Only the bus that goes to the Metro link. Really? That's what you get in the subsidies for? Punks, you thieves. And all the other departments, and I recorded every one, you punks. Fraud. Fraud. I must be a terrorist. I must be. Because I'm standing and telling them, oh well, you guys are frauding everyone. Crimes. Was it 80? Wait a minute. Yeah, 89. I met a brother. His first name was Omar. He just came back from, he was in Syria. Prisons. Military prisons. For being, no, he was in prison, I don't know for what. And they put him with our Muslim brothers, Ikhwan al-Muslimin. And this guy, he wasn't he wasn't religious or anything. He's just a bad, I mean, he's a brother, but he wasn't really a Sunni or anything. He was, he didn't, Then when he saw what was going on there, he said that they used to sleep standing up because there was too many people in the cell. And then when they get a piece of bread, they starve them. And then when they become skeleton nearly. And then they give a piece of bread, and then they take it and give it to others. They don't fight over it. They just give it to the weakest one. And he said, that's why I become a Muslim Brotherhood. They will, and this is happening everywhere here. Economics 101. The United States of America been hijacked by the Zionist terrorist organization that is committing these crimes all over. And they keep committing the crimes against the people that they are standing. Ummati Muhammad! La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. That's why my kids are where they are. And don't get me wrong, that's what happened a lot worse in Egypt, in Syria, in Philippines, anywhere and anywhere. Ummati Muhammad, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. And you know who helping? The moderate, the homegrown imams. Care and not care. Killing hands. Islamic not to relief. All the thieves, all the fraud, like all the others, other criminals, all other religions, that they claim that feed the children and all that. Fraud, victimizing people here in the streets and turning us against. Oh yeah, why are you paying high taxes? Because the illegal aliens. The illegal aliens, the original owners of the land, the indigenous, and the Moors, they came before the Spaniards. Well, the Spaniards were Muslims in Andalus. Tariq ibn Ziyad. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Ummati Muhammad, tongues. Anyway, economics 101. So let's say that we started with $350,000 and all that. Now, when I file a complaint, when I file a lawsuit against the U.S. government, I ask for $790 million. This number is going up now. It is. Because now there is murder, and there is other crimes committed by the feds, FBI. If that's the case. And the government, all the crimes that they're committing all over the globe, especially in Gaza Strip and the West Bank and Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria, Libya, Syria, Yemen, Somalia, Kosovo, Chechnya, Myanmar, Burma, China, Azerbaijan, Afghanistan, all over Ummati Muhammad, all over Africa. The US, Canada, Western Europe, all crimes against Ummati Muhammad. And a Zionist terrorist organization hijacked the US government, and the US government has they buried to their ears. Can't do nothing. They can't protect their own self. Only the gay devil worshippers that they gather in temples, and do the sacrificing things. Illuminati, Google it, punks. Now Google is going to say, oh yeah, we are the Satan worshippers. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Ummati Muhammad, la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So do the math, would you? Do the math. Mohammed Morsi, President Mohammed Morsi. Where is he? عبد الفتاح السيسي. بالروح بالدم نفديك يا سيسي، كنا هنحفر ودينا حفرنا ترعية السويس ترى لا لا. So please don't ask me who did what and when, Mr. Shibano. I'm very concerned. Me too. Me too. I'm very concerned about all these crimes. And no one of you punks answer me. No one answer me. I'm very concerned about my children and millions of others. About my friends, the elderly one, and millions of others. My friends, the females in this country, and millions of others. I am concerned. And no one is still asking me who did what and when, Mr. Shaban, and it's not what you think. Take your Skittles, would you? Everyone, they will call me from nowhere. People I even don't know, they will call me, are you taking your medication? Another thing, where you staying? Where are you? Where you live? Really? Are they concerned about where I live? And then things happen. Oh, where you been? That day, didn't go out. You usually walking and making videos and stuff. What happened? We're looking for you. What do you think of the San Bernardino, Mr. Shaban? Ask my brother Yasser Aqal where he got that nice fusion. Candy apple red. Stupid me, I should have got the license plate and everything and find out who rented it. Google it. The other right-thinking individual, Yasser. No, is it Yasser? I don't know. Hisham. He's academian. Love you all. Okay, so economics 101. Would you please just go and use one of these calculators, and everyone has it, and call me. Got my number. Google. I'll talk to you soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow mercy upon humanity. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.